Greetings and salutations, folks! Now, as you can tell by the thumbnail, this is going to be a recap rundown of Civil War. Now, I want to be a little bit more specific here. It's just going to be a rundown of what exactly happened with T'Challa, or Black Panther, as you're going to know him, leading into the Black Panther movie. I'm not really going to be going over most of the parts of Civil War, as in they have a lot of tie back to previous movies and stuff like that. All I'm going to be going over is the things that happened that are related to Black Panther, which he has a pretty good character journey throughout, so it's really not going to be that much different than my rundown of Civil War, if I were to make a rundown of Civil War. So with that, let's get started. I'm MD from ObserveMedia, and here we go. So at the start, we have a skirmish that happens in the country of Lagos. After saving Captain America's life, an explosion ends up killing around 11 Wakandans, a reclusive nation. The Avengers watch a news broadcast of King T'Chaka, stating that
victory at the expense of the innocent is no victory at all.
This becomes the straw that broke the camel's back, as it causes the UN to decide upon something called the Sokovia Accords. The document states that the UN would have more or less control of the Avengers, so theoretically you can keep them in check if these events keep occurring. Eventually this leads them to Vienna, where we meet the son of King T'Chaka of Wakanda, T'Challa. T'Chaka gives a speech where he basically reviews upon a few things. 1. Wakanda until recently was a hidden country and nobody knew about it. 2. Vibranium is a material that has special properties that is found only in Wakanda. In the movie Avengers Age of Ultron, vibranium was stolen by Ultron to create the weapon that caused all the destruction in the country of Sokovia, which in turn, 4. led Wakanda to come out of hiding and question its place in the world. T'Challa notices a bomb squad of dogs barking outside, and in a desperate attempt tries to warn the room. However, not quick enough, King T'Chaka is killed in the explosion. T'Challa holds his father and cries for the loss of his father. Through a news report, it is stated that James Barnes, the Winter Soldier, was supposedly the one who set the bomb in motion. Upon talking with Natasha Romanoff, T'Challa explains that in his culture, death is not the end. In fact, it's a new beginning. He then dictates that he is not his father, and Natasha pleads with him not to go after the Winter Soldier, but T'Challa says that
"Don't bother Miss Romanoff. I'll kill him myself."
After Cap locates Barnes and they begin their escape, a masked man in a black costume with extreme skill appears and hunts them down until eventually they are all captured. It is at this point of time that Black Panther removes his mask to reveal it is T'Challa. In the car ride to the containment center, T'Challa explains that his suit is made out of vibranium.
The Black Panther has been the protector of Wakanda for generations. A mantle passed from warrior to warrior. Now, because your friend murdered my father, I also wear the mantle of king. So I ask you, as both warrior and king, how long do you think you can keep your friend safe from me?
As Barnes makes his escape, T'Challa and the Avengers attempt to stop him, but without their gear, Barnes is able to escape. Natasha and T'Challa meet up again as he is preparing to head after Barnes again. She convinces him to help them in the fight that's soon to happen. After the iconic airport scene, Natasha ends up betraying T'Challa and aiding Captain America in his escape. It's later that we find out that T'Challa informed General Ross of this betrayal and that now Natasha is also on the run. After Tony is given some information that actually points to Captain America being right, he goes to aid him. We find that Black Panther had stashed away on his ship as well. It's here that T'Challa learns the truth about his father dying, and the fact that actually it was Zemo who killed his father. After Zemo reveals that it was Bucky who killed Tony's parents, however, a huge brawl between them takes place. T'Challa confronts Zemo outside. Zemo explains his tragic past and how he lost his family in Avengers Age of Ultron when they destroyed Sokovia. T'Challa declares that
Vengeance has consumed you. It's consuming them. I'm done letting it consume me.
And he prevents Zemo from killing himself, stating that
The living are not done with you yet.
Then finally, after that fight is done and the credits roll, Cap takes Bucky to a center in Wakanda where Cap has him frozen again. T'Challa confesses to Cap that both Barnes and his father were victims and he hopes to one day have him find peace. When Cap tells T'Challa,
You know, if they find out he's here, they'll come for him.
Let them try.
as we pull away and we see a bit of Wakanda. Well, there you go, guys. Like I said, this was a little short simply because I was just focusing on the key moments in Black Panther's story. I doubt that we're going to do a single Civil War rundown. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to be doing some rundowns of each phases of Marvel. There are 3 phases up to date right now, leading into Avengers. We're going to do that after Black Panther comes out this week, though, so that we sort of know what's going on and we give the perfect amount of information leading into Infinity War. So with that being said, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit that bell button so you know when notifications are coming, so you can let us know. Our channel is starting to grow a bit, so if we get lost in the shuffle, it's totally understandable. Hitting that bell, though, will save you that problem. So, with that being said, thanks so much again, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later this week.